Good morning. It's Pauline here. I wanted to share with you that we have come to a time now where there are many, many different conversations. There are conflict conversations, there are arguments, there are debates. I want to focus on what I call magical conversations, and this is about the future. We've got a lot of knowledge, we've got a lot of experience, but we're not using our imagination enough. So bringing knowledge, experience, and imagination together, I invite you to explore what your ideal desired future is. We spend so much time at the moment dealing with the past and the present. Yes, these things need to deal with. There's civil unrest here in the US and in the UK where I come from. So I'm here in the US at the moment, but I'm British. And I care about the whole world. We still have COVID everywhere. We're aiming to kickstart economies. There's a lot of dealing with crisis management going on, and all of that is really, really important. Who are we within all of this? Who are you? How are you leading your life, and how are you leading those lives that are around you, that are impacted by your leadership? I really care about that. My business is called Corporate Heart International because the heart of your business is you, and the heart of our life is each of us, but together. So the way I would like to take this conversation is to invite you to explore with me what is your desired future in a positive framework. What are the values? What are the actions you would like to see without any condition to the present and the past? Yes, we need to deal with that. But until we have a view of the future that actually is what we all desire, and we share our different perspectives, because there will be many, what we do want, what we don't want. If we want a future which is based on love, respect, and trust, and embraces all of humanity, how do we create that? What is the dance that we are going to dance in order to get there? What is the music? What is the tuning in? What is the vocabulary? What is the dialogue? How do we understand differences? How do we value differences between men and women, between baby boomers and X-Gen and millennials and digitals? How do we respect the different types of sexual orientation? How do we understand different races, different ethnicities, different cultures? We place all of those into the pot which says we're difficult. There is no such thing as a difficult person. There is a difficult situation. There are people who are different to us, and we are different to them. So understanding the differences actually creates the tapestry of what is magnificent. But we spend a lot of time destroying ourselves, and now is the time to rebuild that. So I'm not dealing with today, I'm dealing with the future. Many of us and many people are dealing with the today. What I want to do is to stretch our imagination out and really, really get to grips with what that future is. I don't know whether you knew, but when we were attempting to fly to the moon, to take that spaceship to the moon, they sorted out what it would be like to actually land on the moon. And actually, when you're on the moon, how would you lift off in order to get back? So they went from the future back to the present. They went to the end game in order to come back to the beginning. This technique is called reverse engineering. So they did all their research, studied what the moon was like, and then worked out how they were going to pull away from the gravity of the moon. We need to work out what our future is. What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? Do we want toxic, bad behavior? Do we want discrimination? Do we want all the things? No, I don't think any of us do. But we need to pause and create that future scenario that we can all agree with. I believe that we all want a world full of love, respect, and trust, but that will mean different things to different people. I'm in my 70s now. I have my children, I have my grandchildren. I've been through many phases of life. I've seen many different things happen. I remember before there was TV in the room. Now I have a mobile and a way to connect to everybody in the world. How unbelievable is that? So don't tell me that the future isn't possible if we use our imagination. It surely is. So join me to have this discussion. I'm actually starting a session tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific daytime. If you want to join with that, then let me know. Send me a message on here. There will be more, many more. But we're going to have these conversations to create our future together, using our imagination, using our heart, using our passion, using our desires. Let's make this world a world for humanity, for all generations to come. Remember that a magical conversation is without judgment, without anger, and certainly without violence, and also without coercion. So no judgment, no anger, no coercion when you come to these conversations. If you feel that you can do that and bring your experience, your knowledge, and your imagination, then join me. My name is Pauline Crawford-Omps, and I am the ambassador of Magical Conversations.